The filter-free diary. Uh,
Good morning and Happy New Year. It's 11:22. That's anyways. I'm riddled with catchers. Um, so last night I had a really interesting dream, and it started off in a school. It started off in my high school, which is where most of them start off. And I'm in this class, and I don't know what I thought this class was. But as the teacher shows up and starts talking, my loud mouth is like, this isn't such and such, this is political science. In the middle of the class, of course, I say those things because I say those things. And some of the students looked at me and grumbled and complained like, why is she doing this thing? And some of the other students looked at me and were like, yeah, this is kind of political science. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know what political science is. Like, is that the science of politics? And if that is the science of politics, are you just talking about the science of manipulation and lying to the masses? Was I in a class about that? That's fucking stupid. And it was like disguised as something else? Oh my god. Welcome to planet Earth. Anyways, and of the students in the class that were not too pleased with my expressions, one of them I recognize as a student that used to be in one of my IT classes. And that student said the most bizarre thing. Said, oh, that's just their genetics. I'm like, what? And they were talking about my DNA. I'm like, that's an interesting way to define me, by my squishy suit. And I mean, not for nothing, your squishy suit definitely plays a significant role in your mental compilation as you go through life, right? Like, if you're tall, you have a different perspective than if you're short. Well, if you're smart, you have a different perspective than if you're not so smart, right? But it was weird that this student called me out on my genetics, because I don't think that student even knows my genetics. Like, definitely never met anyone else in my gene pool. So that was weird. And I decided to look at the word DNA. And not for nothing, I've always known that DNA is the word and backwards, right? You spell DNA the other way, it's A-N-D, right? Which is the word and. So I didn't think too much about it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. English does the thing. But if you decode DNA, what you get is the word very similar to Isa, right? Because D is a 4, N is a 14, and A is a 1. So what you get is two 41s, right? 41, 41. And it's made with a 14, right? So DNA is like its own catcher, which is interesting because it's also the word and backwards. Was it trying to tell me it's its own catcher and I missed that one? Well, it's possible. So that was like messing with me. And environment definitely played a role in my mental compilation, right? My compiling of all my thoughts and ideas and my understanding. But it never really occurred to me how much of a role my DNA could have played. And that's kind of messing with me a little bit. And I feel like maybe I should tell you what DSVK is, because it might look like just a bunch of letters to you. But that's not what it is. It's actually German. Would you believe that? Let's see if I can say it right. It stands for Der Stammbaumkaiser, which, if you translate it into the modern language, just means, the family of Van Kauser. But if you really translate it like verbatim, old school way, it means of the vein, Van Kauser. And that's kind of where you get the idea of like family trees, right? It's this vein that comes up from the ground and sprouts all these different genetics. Vein. What does it really mean for Cassiopeia to be so vain? Was she arrogant? Did she believe she was beautiful, or did she believe she was the shit? I don't think I'm the shit. I mean, I think I'm amazing, but I don't think I'm the shit. But anyways. Der Stammbaumkaiser. And if you're wondering, Van Kauser, my last name, is a V, which is a 22, and a K, which is 11. Yeah, that would be 2211. I can't believe 2025 is starting off like this. And my first episode is posting in like a couple hours. Happy 2025.